Viewers, today we have with us Dr. Gagan Bhagat, who has recently joined a national conference. So welcome, sir, to Excelsior News. And my first question that how worse BJP was and how best now NC for you, which you have joined.
Thanks, Amaji, for taking my view on this important topic. Actually, the day I joined the Bharatiya Janata Party, I was very much impressed with the policies and the ideologies and the thing they talked about. But the day I entered the party, I didn't get what I listened. I used to visit the offices, I used to visit the office bearers, I used to visit their officers visiting from Delhi. But when I saw the condition, the thinking about them, especially for our community, the SC community I'm going to talk about, I felt no difference. I thought that it might be different now. Modi ji has taken over the charge, Amit Shah has taken over the charge. The conditions might have changed now, but there was, I think, deteriorating. The conditions, especially in the state BJP, for scheduled castes, especially I will say about, it was worse than before.
But sir, were you not aware of this fact that you are putting right now? So why at this time you already said that BJP is anti-Dalit and something like that? But were you not aware that this party was having this kind of ideology for Dalits or scheduled castes?
Look, I have been with BJP for approximately 4 years. In 4 years, 1 year you have to take time. Then the office bearer, you have to meet them. You think what is they saying, what their policies, what they are actually doing for the scheduled caste. Actually, the time 4 years very less time to guess someone, to judge someone. But time to time, I have taken the issue to the state office bearers responsible for our party in Jammu, and especially with the people or in charge person who is a responsible party in India, and the Delhi headquarters, the persons, the officials visiting from Delhi. I took the issues to them only. I also agitated at the moment when they gave the SC advisory board to the PDP. And I agitated on that day also when they gave the MLC to other people but not to the scheduled caste. After Muslims in Jammu and Kashmir especially, the scheduled caste population comes. If such a huge chunk of population have voted for BJP, then why not MLC? And we have 7 MLAs in BJP. That amounts to 25% of 25 MLAs. So the strength of ministry in 10 to 11 in this previous government. But when the ministry is talked about, we got only one minister. So that is fair. I think it was injustice.
Okay. You mean to say that your voice used to be suppressed in Bharatiya Janata Party, or is there any internal democracy or freedom in Bharatiya Janata Party or not? What was your experience?
They are rhetorics only. There is nothing called, because you have seen in the whole Jammu or whole of the country what the Modi government said in 2014 and what actually they got. They talked about 2 crore recruitments. They got about 56 chests. They talked about Pakistan strong policy. They talked about price hike. They talked about foreign policy. They talked about the black money. But nothing has been done. The feel-good factor which comes from the public, which the people should feel, it hasn't been felt by them. They are looking at the advertisement hoardings, they are looking at the newspapers, they are looking at the magazines, they are looking at the TVs. In TV, in magazines, in hoardings, the Achhe Din has been always there. But a feel-good factor among the people is absent from here. These people say something and do something. And especially the feel which the people of Kashmir also say, that the feel of Bharatiya Janata Party of Atal Bihari Vajpayee ji was different. And the feel of BJP of Modi and Amit Shah is different. Because the feel of Modi's BJP and Amit Shah BJP is different. They talk something, they do something. And I think the country have known their tricks and all.
What about the state unit of BJP?
I have talked about this issue many times. The state office bearers, I think I have talked so many times, and repeatedly I am saying that these people have no knowledge of our local issues. Those people are made in charges, they even don't know the history of the state. And the person who has already a migrant who came here, he want to rule the whole Jammu and Kashmir, and I think he is not less than dictator. And according to him, only he is the superior person and other party workers are below him. He thinks that he is the sole person in the party, or I think in the whole of Jammu and Kashmir, who knows everything. This thing, I think, in a political party like BJP is, I think, not to be done. And the person who was made president, he don't have any experience, or you will say that he was a very tall leader. No, it's nothing like that. Is only that that person want to control the party. He want that the party should run according to his way. Now the assembly elections are coming, Lok Sabha elections are coming. You will look. I am here on your channel. You will, I think, play back my video on that day when many of the people from BJP will leave the BJP and join the regional parties, because this time the people of Jammu and Kashmir will vote for regional parties.
So you are talking about, caste-based something like these kind of issues. But the party which you have joined now, National Conference, and National Conference is, Kashmir-centric. If you talk about PDP or National Conference, so how you will adjust or how you will balance this kind of a sentiment with Jammu? I'm not saying this because the last assembly result showed clearly that Jammu parties, Jammu people voted for BJP and Kashmir people voted for National Conference and PDP. So how you will balance these equations?
Now the people from Valley, from Jammu and Ladakh, have came to know about there is great discrimination in all the three regions. When people of Kashmir is concerned, they think that Jammu's people is getting maximum, we are not getting anything. People from Jammu think that Kashmiri is getting maximum, and Ladakhi think that both the regions are getting more than Ladakh. This is called as region discrimination. But yesterday when Dr. Farooq Abdullah talked about regional autonomy, I think we got the answer. This is the thing when every region will get their due share. And this can only happen if a regional party like National Conference come into power, into full power. Then the people's aspiration, because Jammu and Kashmir is a different state. Unlike the rest states in the country, is a very special state. We have a 370, 35A. And the national parties would not care for such issues. We have separate issues. We have border issues. We have refugees issues. We have Kashmir issue. We have Pakistan issue. We have China issue. Every issue which India is concerned is in Jammu and Kashmir.
Okay. So let's talk about your expulsion. You reached Supreme Court for the dissolution of the assembly, and after that you were expelled from the party. So you revolted against party, or what are the factors that led you to, you were expelled from the party?
Actually, what things I have doing in a party, so this will expel any of the leaders, what I have been doing in that. I always talked about the things that was controversial. I all asked the question from the people in Delhi. When 35A I voiced, I asked the people from Delhi, this 35A is beneficial to the people of Jammu and Kashmir, and we are behind it. You are not looking at the interest of Jammu. You are looking at the interest of the whole India, and you are not looking at the Jammu. So that people from other parts of the country who was in charge here, who were their office bearers from Delhi, they got annoyed with me, and they told the local leadership that who is he, what he is doing here, he is not following our sermons and all. And this the thing, the party starts sidelining me, and some atmosphere was there. I told you in the previous in my interview that in Bharatiya Janata Party there is very much less place, especially for Dalits. These parties, and I think the office bearer here, are not appointing Dalits on any crucial post. Look at the party line here. Look at the president here. You will come to know that since 1990, who were their presidents? Is any of the president from Bharatiya Janata Party belong to a scheduled caste community? Look at their general secretaries. Look at their party line. They tell that Dalits has to be placed in Anusuchit Jati Morcha only. They have a Lakshman Rekha drawn towards the scheduled caste community. This is the things, and many much issues were there, which I always talked about.
Speculations are going on that Gagan Bhagat joined National Conference because he was thinking that now his political career is over now. So do you agree with this?
Political career is, I think, when a person is in political field, there is no permanent enemy and no permanent friend in politics. You look at Chaudhry Lal Singh. He started his life from Tiwari Congress. He joined Congress party. He remains twice minister and 2 times MP. Then he left the Congress and joined Bharatiya Janata Party. It is the thing you will do according to your people, because I want that I must respect the mandate, respect my persons and my people who voted for me. And I took suggestions from them, what will happen. And they also feel that BJP is not the party that will do something good for our people, especially the people of border areas, especially the Dalits. They came to know that BJP is after the Dalits and they are anti-Dalit. That's why I chose a regional party. It is not my sole decision. It's the decision of my workers, my people, my office bearers, and the people who voted me to the power. And those people will vote for me in the national conference also.
Okay. The recent, result of the assembly elections in the states, and the BJP lost various states now. So, do you think that this will impact Jammu and Kashmir? The BJP's performance will definitely get hit by this?
Arrogance. The arrogance is that word, I think, which killed Ravana. And BJP leaders, whether it was central leader or whether state leader, they were arrogant. And the people actually was not getting anything. Fake promises, the jumlas, they were listening, they were promises. The BJP workers were doing like that, Man Ki Baat and all the drama they are doing. Actually, the people was not getting anything, any relief. They were like that, the petrol rates were giving high. The gas cylinders started from 450, has gone high up to the 1100. And the common man was started that अच्छे दिन कब आएंगे. They always think that, especially people from border areas, they have promised that we will give 5 marlas of plot. I think the coming elections, people will think like that. And the Lok Sabha election will not be as easy as was in 2014. And I think BJP will have to fight for one seat. And this election will be a tough one. And I think anyone could gain majority.
But what if National Conference decides not to participate in the assembly elections, because the urban local bodies poll, they have decided that we will not participate because of 35A, it's pending in the court till the government not comes clear on this stand. So is there any possibility?
I think 31st January is going to be for 35A in the Honorable Supreme Court. Let's see what happens. And all the decisions pertaining to taking part in the elections are taken by the High Command. And we will stick to the decision of the High Command. So let's see what they take the decision for assembly election, for the Lok Sabha elections. We have to wait and see.
Thank you. Thank you for talking to Excelsior News. So this was Dr. Gagan Bhagat, and he is clearly saying that the people of his constituency are with him and he is ready for serving them under the flag of National Conference. With video journalist Karan Singh, this is Amit reporting for Excelsior News.